Hi, technology lovers. I hope you spent a great Purim celebration. I did enjoy mine. All right, you all. Welcome to my Trilingual ECDL e-learning tutorials. Now still advanced PowerPoint number 2, part 1 in 2023. We are done with the exercise of website Easy for Me. Now let's start a new exercise from ICDL.org in English. And of course, I give you German and French translation of the questions. This sample test contains 20 questions, and today we are going to start at question number 3, 4, and 5, A's, B's, and C's. Yes, we start at number 3 because for some reason I just can't open the file of questions number 1 and 2. So we are just going to jump them and start at number 3. Well, I'll show you. Come on, let's do it. Okay, now let's scroll down to see the number of the questions that I told you. So 1, 2, these are pretty long questions, the number 1 and 2. I just can't open the file. Let me show you then. I'll show you first the 20 questions. This is a folder. The instructions are already open as I did show you. And now if we click in the work files, here, this is the file designated for the questions, number 1 and 2. When I open it, I just can't work on it. So I stopped to try. Let me open it for you so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is what I'm talking about. I can't do anything. I can't click. I can't open. Even when I right click, nothing happens. You see all slides, nothing happens. There is like one slide, and I just can't do anything. I don't know why. Zoom in. Well, even if I zoom in, so all I can do is just to close it. You can even notice down here there is a camera. If I go here, I don't see anything, so I can just save and close. So now you saw it by yourself. So these are the rest of the files we are going to be working with. So let's go back to the instructions. So number 1 question, we have to forget about it. Question number 2, we have to forget about it. And now we start at question number 3, and this one we can do. Okay, let's start. Question number 3. Open the template named opportunities.potx from your candidate drive. Edit the template so that all slides that use this template will have titles with Arial font size 44. Do not include subtitle placeholders. Save the revised opportunities template to your candidate drive and close. Now let me give you the German translation of question number 3. Öffnen Sie die Vorlage Opportunities.potx aus Ihrem Testordner. Bearbeiten Sie die Vorlage so, dass alle Folien, die diese Vorlage verwenden, Titel Schriftgröße 44 Arial erhalten. Keine Untertitelplatzhalter auswählen. Et en français, la question numéro 3, ça donne ouvrez le modèle nommé opportunities.potx dans votre dossier test. Modifiez le modèle afin que toutes les diapositives qu'il utilise obtiennent des titres à taille 44 et police Arial. N'incluez pas les espaces réservés pour les sous-titres. Enregistrez le modèle révisé dans votre dossier test. Let's go and do this. Okay, now we open this file called opportunities. First of all, we enable editing. And And we have to go ahead and already save it because or else I can't work on it. I have to save it as. And after practicing the question number 3, we are going to rename it. Right now I'm just going to call it opportunities. I put a number so I'm not confused when I have to go back to the file, just in case I want to do it again. And I put that one on the desktop. Okay, now let's go ahead and do that. We have only one slide here, and we have to go by tab view and choose a slide master. We go to the very first one, and this is the one they are talking about. We don't have to use the placeholder, this one. We are not going to touch it. We just use the first one, the title one, because they're talking about all titles have to have Arial and 44. So we go by tab home, and here we choose dialog launcher font, and we choose here Arial, so we can start writing A and then R, and then it's gonna come. Here it is Arial. Now we choose here 44, and we hit OK. So now this one is Arial 44. Now we go back to tab view and normal view, no more on the slide master. And here on this slide, when we click the title, as you can see here in the font, it's Arial, but it's not 44, even if we did it. So all we have to do is to go to the slide. We go to the slide and we right click, and here we choose reset slide. And when we do that, now you can see that it is Arial and 44. If we go ahead and add a new slide, we choose again with the title, just to check if it's gonna work. Now we click the title, placeholder, and you see it's also Arial 44. This is what we wanted, but they didn't tell us to add another slide, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this one. And as you can see, it's still Arial 44, so we're good. So now we just go ahead and save it one more time. Save as. As we can see here, it's PPTX, and we want it POTX, PowerPoint template. This is what they want, and here we just call it opportunities one more time. Yes, and I'm going to leave the number 2 just for us, and save it on my desktop because I don't want to keep it on my test folder. All right, back to our instructions. The number 3 was pretty easy to do. Now, question number 4. Open the file named research.pptx. A. Remove the fill color applied to the title placeholder on the title slide layout master. B. Save the research file as an Office theme called project.thmx to your candidate drive. Save and close any open files. Now let me give you the German translation of question number 4. Öffnen Sie die Dateiname research.pptx ein. A. Entfernen Sie die Füllfarbe, die auf den Titelplatzhalter im Titelfolien Layout Master angewendet wurde. B. Speichern Sie diese Research-Datei als Office Design mit dem Namen projekt.thmx auf Ihrem Testordner. Speichern und schließen Sie alle geöffneten Dateien. En français, la traduction de la question numéro 4. Ouvrez le fichier nommé research.pptx. A. Supprimer la couleur de remplissage appliquée à l'espace réservé pour le titre sur le masque de mise en page des diapositives. B. Enregistrer le fichier research en tant que thème nommé project.thmx dans votre dossier test. Enregistrer et fermer tous les fichiers ouverts. Now let's go and do that. So back to our test folder, and this is the PowerPoint file they're talking about called research. We open this one, and here it is, enable editing. So we have only like 2 slides. So first of all, as I told you before, I always have to go and save it as on my desktop and then resave it afterward. Now we're going to put it like research 2 on the desktop, just for me to be able to work on it. Okay, now we go to tab view again, because we want to go to the slide master. And as you can see, this one is default design slide master, and this one is the title slide. This is the one we need, and we have to remove this one. We remove the fill. So what we have to do is to just select this placeholder, the title one, we right click and we choose format shape. And now we have here fill. And as you can see, this is yellow here. So we don't go ahead somewhere to go and change the color. We just remove the solid fill. We select here no fill. That's it. And we're good. Now we can close the options of format shape and go back to tab view and to normal view. And as you can see, there is no more fill on the title placeholder. This is what they wanted. So now we go ahead and save it as an office theme. So we make sure we choose here THMX office theme. This is the one we want, and we call it as they wanted it. I think it's project. So we just type in it, project. Of course, we write it right, project office theme, and we are going to leave it on the desktop because I don't want to keep it. And we save. That's it. All right, we are done with question number 4. Let's go back to our instructions. Now, the last question of the day. These are easy questions to begin with, but remember we have 20 questions and it's going to get harder and harder. Okay, question number 5. Open the file named history.pptx. Edit the master slides as follows. A. Delete the date, footer, and number placeholders from the title slide layout. B. Delete only the date placeholder from the history slide master. C. Format all titles to have a white text 1 font color. Save and close the history file. Now let me give you the German translation of question 5. Öffnen Sie die Datei history.pptx. Bearbeiten Sie die Masterfolien wie folgt. A. Löschen Sie die Platzhalter fürs Datum, Fußzeile und Zahl aus dem Titel-Folienlayout. B. Löschen Sie nur den Datumsplatzhalter aus dem History-Folienmaster. Und dann C. Formatieren Sie alle Titel so, dass sie eine weiße Schriftfarbe mit Text 1 bekommen. Speichern und schließen Sie die History-Datei. En français, la question numéro 5, ça donne ouvrez le fichier nommé history.pptx, modifiez les diapositives principales comme ceci, comme cela. A. Supprimer les espaces réservés à la date, au pied de page et de numéro dans la diapositive de titre. B. Supprimer uniquement l'espace réservé à la date du masque des diapositives de History. Ensuite, C. Mettez en forme tous les titres pour qu'ils aient une couleur de police blanche et texte 1. Enregistrez et fermez le fichier History. Now let's go and do that. Back to our test folder. As you can see, I don't save our exercise in the test folder because I want to keep it clean. I just save them on my desktop. But of course, if you are, passing a test or an exam and they tell you to place it in the test folder, of course, you go ahead in your PC or on your desktop where your test folder is located and you get that inside. But I don't need them inside, so I just leave them on my desktop. Now we have to open the history one, which is here. So let's open it. So now let's enable editing and let me save it right away first. Save as. And we're going to put it here. I'm just going to go and put a number on it so I remember that was the exercise. Okay, now again we have to go by tab view and go to the slide master. Here we have only 2 slides. Now we go to the slide master and do as they wish. So first of all, they are talking about the title slides, and then once we finish with the title slide, we go to the history slide master. So here, all we have to do, this one is really easy. These are the placeholders, the date, the footer, and the page number, as you can see. So we select and we delete. We select and we delete. We select and we delete. So we are good with the title slide. Now we go up to the history slide master, and here we have only to delete the date placeholder. So we delete, and now they are talking about the title placeholder, this one, which is yellow at the moment. They want it white, so we go to tab home and we open again the dialog launcher font, and here we make sure we choose white and text 1. It's already text 1. This is the heading, so we leave it just like this and it becomes white. Now we go back to tab view, to normal, and as you can see now the titles are white. So we're good with the exercise. They were yellow, now they are white. We are good. These were the 3 first questions we performed together, number 3, 4, and 5. And now all we have to do is to save again. And I'm going to leave it on my desktop. Yes, I'm going to replace it. Okay, we're good. All right, so next question is going to be, if God's willing, the number 6, 7, and 8. I can't wait. Until then, may God bless you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.